Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Raiden. We're getting back into it with some more Sims 4 content. Recently released, we have Growing Together. And if your pack didn't download immediately like mine did, you may have to go into your EA app, click on The Sims 4, click Manage Add-ons, and Growing Together. It should be at the top and ready to download. So jumping right into it, first thing whenever we get into the game, we are met with a splash screen that says, "Welcome to The Sims 4 Growing Together. A lasting impact. Key choices and milestones will help to shape who your Sims are, unlock and change personality traits throughout your Sims' lives as they cope with midlife crises. Crises? Respond to family requests to move in and more. Self-discovery is a lifelong journey. It's perfect for families. Located along an ocean bay, San Sequoia was once a small fishing village and has grown into a bustling town. It features quiet suburbs, a lively rec center, a tight-knit community, and even an influential local family. The Robleses? I hope I'm saying that right. I'm probably butchering the hell out of it. Social dynamics. Sometimes Sims just click. Your Sims might have a natural social chemistry with a Sim they meet at a party, or they might naturally clash. Your Sims will now have preferences that determine which Sims they are socially compatible with and which Sims are more likely. And it cuts off right there for me. Not sure why. The bonds between your related Sims are important and complex. As they experience life together, there will be opportunities for both drama and unity that will affect family dynamics and Sims' relationships with their family members. So I've taken a screenshot of this so that I could actually view it in a larger way while I was recording. And apparently it cut off that part, but you can probably see it in the video, which I'm actually looking at the video right now and it also looks cut off, so good on ya. Anyways, if you haven't gathered already, this video is going to be for reviewing Create a Sim. And I went through Create a Sim as thoroughly as humanly possible and scrubbed it for all of the Growing Together content. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. I went through everything from infant all the way to elder, and unfortunately after teen things start to get a little bit repetitive, so I've tried to break it down in a comprehensive way that might help you understand a little bit more what we're getting here if you haven't already watched reviews. So right off the bat, all ages get 2 new birthmarks, 3 front mole patterns, and 3 back mole patterns. So those are all independent of one another and can be used interchangeably. Infants in themselves get 3 hairstyles for boys and 4 hairstyles for girls. They get 1 hat overall between boys and girls, but it's pretty cute and it does have ears, so I am okay with that. They get 1 pair of sunglasses as well. They also get 8 full bodysuits for boys and 11 full bodysuits for girls. The 3 more feminine options had like spaghetti straps and dresses, things of that nature. From toddler on, all ages get 5 freckle patterns, 1 brow scar, and 1 mouth scar. So it's like a little cut across the forehead and a little cut on the chin. You know, maybe they fall and bounced off a coffee table, or they bang their chin on the corner of some furniture. You know, something practical to put on your kid. 2 masculine hairstyles with braids and tight curls, and 2 feminine hairstyles with a half high bun and tight curls as well. So that is what you get from toddler on. Toddlers do have some things only for themselves. So for the head, they have 2 hairstyles for boys, box braids and tight curls. They have 2 hairstyles for girls, a bun and tight curls, and 1 pair of sunglasses. In the way of clothes, they have 1 styled look, 3 boys tops, 2 girls tops. They have 3 bottoms overall, 2 full body suits for girls, 1 pair of socks overall, which are absolutely adorable. They're like a little raccoon or something. And 1 pair of shoes for boys and 2 for girls. The girls actually had, outside of just the sneakers, adorable set of Mary Janes. So cute. So what I realized from going through this was that toddlers had their own independent hairstyles and clothing choices, and children had their own independent hairstyles and clothing choices. So for the children, they had 3 hairstyles for both, 1 hat for both, which was, I think, a helmet, 2 necklaces for girls, which were absolutely adorable. One was like an ice cream charm necklace, and the other one had like what would look like maybe a name or some sort of word on it with like a strawberry. Absolutely adorable. They had 1 styled look, 8 tops for boys, 9 tops for girls, 1 full body outfit for boys, and 2 full body outfits for girls, 5 bottoms for boys and girls alike, and 1 bracelet for the girls, which I thought was absolutely cute. It's always like the tiny details that get me when it comes down to The Sims. I've actually had some favorites when it comes down to styling The Sims, so I will definitely let you know what those are once we get through listing out what everybody gets. So from teen on, everything gets a little boring, unfortunately, and everyone gets the same thing just about. So from teen on, all ages get 6 masculine hairstyles, 8 feminine hairstyles, 1 facial hair, so it's just 1 across the board, 1 masculine hat, 2 feminine hats. One is like a scarf that you tie around your head, like a handkerchief, and then the other one is the same masculine hat that we already have. 1 pair of earrings, 1 styled look, which is like a tracksuit for all ages. 19, you heard it here, folks, 19 tops for dudes. Okay, like, what in the heck, man? That is a lot of tops for the little amount of pants we got, but I'm not gonna complain. You can never have too many shirts. 14 feminine tops, 7 masculine bottoms, and 7 feminine bottoms, 1 full masculine outfit, and 2 full body feminine outfits. And a partridge in a pear tree. With 1 accessory, and the accessory just so happens to be leggings. So, I mean, if it were me, I would probably choose the leggings. And then from adult on, the only thing different happens to be 2 additional hairstyles with some highlights in them that are gray. So whatever the hair color of your sim is, and then those gray highlights, there's 2 of those hairstyles, so something to enjoy. My favorites out of everything, though, have to be for the infant. I would definitely use the ducky onesie. It is absolutely adorable, and all of its colorways are very cute. And the white and blue baby shark onesie, because the shark that they put on there is just the most adorable thing. I can't get over it. Toddler faves are the teal and blue overalls, because I feel like that's something I've probably wore as a child, being a 90s baby. And the bun hair. The bun hair is absolutely adorable. For the favorite things I liked from the child category, I love the teal owl dress, the charm bracelet, and the charm necklace. Just because those little tiny details, they're just the funnest thing. As for teen favorites, I really like the spaghetti strap sunflower dress. But other than that, I didn't really have a whole lot more that I truly liked. So I'm sure you're interested in what my opinion is on growing together Create a Sim. And I'm highly opinionated, so I'm here to give it, right? So even at a minimum level, the attention to infants, toddlers, and kids was pretty sufficient for me. I felt like overall, between each of the age groups, they had quite a lot to be offered in the way of clothes and cute things, for that matter. Even for the short amount of time that your Sims spend at those ages, if you're playing by the rules, you know, I usually play on longer settings, but if you're playing by the rules, you know, getting cute items to customize them with actually tends to go a long way for me. So I really like that they paid a lot of attention to the children. They've added more diverse hairstyles with additional mature hairstyles in the adult section that show gray hair growing in. I know that in the past we've only had so many of those, and for that matter, it allows us to create more diverse Sims. So I'm really excited to get in there and start creating more Sims. At least and above all, at least they didn't copy paste that horrid adult clothing into the kids section. So let's get on to the things that I'm not so excited about. First of all, what in the granny Gertrude is going on in this expansion? It's like they skipped from child to elder starting at the teen level. Like, there seems to be a lack of some jovial teen-like clothing. The new clothing also looks reminiscent of other clothing items that I've seen in the game. Like, who is wearing a button-down polo with a tracksuit? I would have rather had more Walmart-centric or like mall-centric clothing styles that people would actually wear. Like, go take a walk in public. People aren't dressed like this. They're not wearing ginormous, bulky, crazy-looking sweaters. Like, make something form-fitting to our Sims, or just a normal shirt. I love wearing baseball shirts, and I think we only have one of those, or something like that, you know? So I felt like it was a lot of old people clothing that they added in, and they really missed out on the teen years, like when you're experimenting with different clothing styles and stuff like that, and as far as a growing together pack, right? I know I was different as a teenager than I was as a child and as I am as an adult, so I mean, take a look at me. The lack of quality with the skin marks was also another big detail for me. They're not 3D and they're more 2D in the way that they appear at full resolution when you're zooming in. I mean, obviously we're not playing zoomed into our characters constantly, but we're not gonna play zoomed out all the time either. So the object should have continuity from being able to be zoomed out to be zoomed in on. I shouldn't zoom in and see blurry freckles, right? Like, come on, give me a little more. I know that there's more that can be done. It seems like a little bit sloppy to me, to be honest. There's also an article of clothing starting at the teen level that's a pink dress with a white cardigan over it, and it appears like it's supposed to sparkle. However, it looks like they forgot to add the second layer to it, and they have made dresses glitter in the past. So that's what's a little strange to me, right? But as for now, it just looks like a dress that has bubbles all over it. It looks kind of silly. Go in and finish that project. This expansion has appeared to focus strictly on everyday wear with some adaptability into other event wears. Like, some of these clothings you can wear to an event or like a party, or perhaps to bed, or with the tracksuit, obviously you can wear it for sports. Nothing built specifically around those other areas. And then lastly, the only other thing that I have to complain about, which I think I've seen other simmers complain about a little bit too, is that there's no size definition between a teenager and young adult. It really almost looks the same and seems a little redundant. People don't really grow after the age of 20, so it would make sense for the young adult Sims to be at the maximum height and a teenager to even be just a little millimeter shorter or so. At the end of the day, it would make all of the difference. But that's all we got, guys. I appreciate you coming along and reviewing Create a Sim for Growing Together with me. If I missed anything, definitely drop a comment below. I'm sure I did. There's always that one thing that I didn't pay attention to, so it wouldn't be a rating YouTube video if I didn't miss out on something. But anyways, I hope y'all have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And if you like what we do here, drop us a like and a sub, and we'll see you next time. Okay, love you, bye!